Hello, this is Andrew Pisher with Community Reserve. Thank you so much for your interest in our barter exchange here in Phoenix. And I'm going to show you a brief tutorial on how to apply to become a member of Community Reserve. Here we go. So go to the communityreserve.com, click on Join Now, and this will take you into where you choose to be either an enthusiast or an artisan. Right now, the darker blue color is the choice that you're on, and as you can see, with the enthusiast, there's no credit card required, so you will select the cash payment, which I'll show you here in a minute. All fees are accepted in barter, which means you can just use your time or your excess goods to pay for your fees. You must submit your social security number instead of your EIN, and all businesses must sign up as artisans to get approved. So for an enthusiast, all we ask is that you put in your first and last name, and you're going to need to put in a business name, so you can just put your first and last name there as well. So I'll show you that real quick. You will see also that with an enthusiast, there's no fee to sign up. There is a monthly barter fee of 5 barter credits, so that is just really to keep people active and doing things in the barter group. So we don't want anybody kind of just being stagnant. It's all about building community. So we just do this to encourage people to do more, and that money goes towards doing our potlucks, our farmers markets, and our workshops every week. Every time you purchase something, you will get a 5% barter fee, and every time you sell something, you get a 5% barter fee. So you'll see we filled this out, Joe Schmo, all that stuff, and then you see how I did the business name. For an enthusiast, you just put your actual name there. You want to make sure you can read the terms and conditions. We have that here. It's just about 1 page. And then make sure you hit select, yes, I accept. And then down here for the website, if you're an enthusiast, just put in your Facebook if you don't have a website. Put in your Facebook link so we can look you up and see what you're all about. If you are a business, you can put your website in there. And some people that don't have a real business, they're not registered with the state or have a bank account for their business, but they still have a website and a trade name, you can put your website here too. Make sure you give us your phone number. And then the description, you don't have to put a very long description. Just put a brief one, big enough to fill up this box. And I better put in a phone number, otherwise it won't go through, I don't think. Okay, and then that. And we would hit next. Now I just want to go over what the artisan's selection is required to do. So I clicked on artisan. You can see how this is dark blue now. So now it's talking about with artisans, you do need a credit card and EIN are required for approval. It's for business members and there's no monthly fee. You can see that they do have cash fees on purchases of only 2%, and then their barter fees only 2%. So you can see by being a business, you can actually save a percentage. Although you do have to pay some cash, you actually save yourself 1% by being a business if you wanted to do that. And same for the sales, you get 2%, you got to pay in cash, barter fees 2%. And with the business, we do need you to fill out all of your information for your address and put in your website. So then we hit next. We choose up to 6 categories. So right now it has 0 out of 6. So let's just say Joe works as a mechanic. So he's got some mechanic skills. So he can do oil changes, detailing, and tires. And then he also has some other experience too, where he knows a little bit about computers. So he's going to go, you don't have to have everything all in the same category. You can mix and match and just find things that you want to offer the community and that you know how to do. And we kind of want you to put down things that you've actually been paid to do before because you have a good enough skill. So he knows a little bit about website development and social media and even a little bit about printers. Then you hit next. I really highly recommend that you fill out all 6 categories if you're an enthusiast or an artisan, just to add more services and give yourself something else to do so you're not doing the same thing all day every day. That's one of the great things about doing this barter is it gives you the opportunity to do things you don't normally get to do, something that you're passionate about, things that you want to offer to the community. Okay, so now if you're an enthusiast, you just want to click on your business type as being an individual or a sole proprietor. Some artisans will fall into that category too. If you're an artisan, you already know what business type you have. You're usually, a lot of people are LLCs if it's just a smaller business. But if you're in a corporation or a partnership, and some, like even mine, I'm a sole proprietor for my businesses too because I'm the only one that owns it. You want to put your name in here as it shows up on your tax returns. And if you have a business name that's different from your actual name, you'll put that in here. And then for enthusiasts, you just put in your social security number. For artisans, you put in your EIN. And then it shouldn't go to the next page without putting the social security number or EIN. There's just a little star. So if you don't put that in, you're not going to get approved. So we'll put that in. All right. Okay, then you get to the payment method. So for an enthusiast, you go here to cash. Remember I mentioned earlier you select cash payment. It makes this whole field go away. Then you can hit finish. We're setting him up as a business, so you put the credit card in and just fill out all this information and hit finish. Okay, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and share and let everybody know about Community Reserve and what we're doing to appreciate our people, acknowledge our environment, and strengthen our neighborhoods.